So the way to buy and sell secondhand clothes in Canada, there's a couple different ways for sure.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be highlighting the importance of thrifting or buying secondhand clothes here in Canada.
So my name is Laura and I'm a graduate student at the University of Alberta in the Department of Human Ecology, and almost everything that I buy is secondhand. The thing that I love most about thrifting is probably just the variety that you can find in the thrift store of different types of clothing, different styles, also a lot of vintage. I love vintage clothing. It's built to last. So I think, yeah, just my favorite thing is all the treasures that you can find in a thrift store. So the way that I started thrifting is in high school was when certain styles of clothing became popular, one of which was vintage blazers, just sort of the more boxy fit, and plaid patterns. So my friend and I took to the thrift store, and it was sort of love for the thrift ever since. So the way to buy and sell secondhand clothes in Canada, there's a couple different ways for sure. One of which is just your traditional thrift store, so Goodwill, Value Village, or even some places have more family-owned thrift stores, and that is sort of by donation, and then customers just come in and buy, obviously. Or you can go the consignment route, which is where people come and drop off their clothes and the shop sells on their behalf, so they get a cut of the profits. And that usually will be sort of higher end clothing with less wear, so that is an option as well. A little bit more expensive, but you can get some really, really high quality pieces, as well as sort of online, either using Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace or anything like that to actually one-on-one sell your goods, or even buying from sellers all over the world. So you can order secondhand from different countries even. There's just sort of the factor of the shipping costs that will be associated with that. The best thing that I ever found secondhand, it's difficult to say because there have been so many good things that I've found, but one of them is definitely my wallet. It's a Cartier wallet. It's 100% leather, and I think I bought it for around $7, and the model is still available online for several $100s, so that was a really good steal. So the weirdest thing that I think I found at the thrift store is a jacket that had a graphic of half-naked women on the back with the brand Timberland underneath, but then also Marlboro cigarette patches on the pockets. It was just kind of a confused jacket with many brands advertised on it, but it's hilarious. I still have it and I bought it years ago, so it's a good buy. So buying secondhand is important, A, because it prevents a lot of garments from entering landfills and instead gives them a new life, but it also works so that you're not supporting fast fashion brands that exploit human labor in developing countries, but also have a really horrible impact on the environment with their production practices. So the reason that people should shop secondhand is that it's both beneficial to you in that you're going to save money buying used clothing rather than new. It's also more ethical in that you're helping the environment, keeping these things out of the landfill, and also supporting nonprofits. A lot of secondhand stores are nonprofit, and sort of not voting with your dollar for those fast fashion companies that rely on exploiting their workers in order to make a cheap and disposable product. The things in the thrift store are often there because they last. they've already gone through one person's wear cycle and are still saleable, so that generally speaks to their quality as well. You're going to get more bang for your buck if you shop secondhand than if you go to a fast fashion store at the mall. So in terms of shopping secondhand, I would recommend any of your sort of bigger thrift stores, Value Village. Goodwill is even better in my opinion because it is nonprofit. Value Village is a for-profit company, so that's something to keep in mind on where you want to support. There are also secondhand furniture stores, like Find here in Edmonton is a great furniture store. Almost all of my furniture comes from there. They are also a nonprofit. In terms of consignment stores, Red Pony is a fantastic one. It's just down White Ave. I have been shopping secondhand, primarily secondhand, for several years now, and the amount of money that has saved me is incredible. If you're someone who likes shopping and likes to express yourself through your clothing, it is such a great option because not only is it less harmful than shopping fast fashion, it's just more fun. There's more of a thrill of the hunt. You are going to find much more unique pieces in the thrift store than you're going to find anywhere else.
Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're a new migrant or if you're planning to migrate to Canada at some point. Until then, yalla.